KAYSHON Boutte might be the most polarizing player in the 2023 draft class. A strong pre-draft process could allow him to sneak into the first round, but a poor showing could push him all the way off some teams' draft boards. Boutte is immensely talented and may have the highest ceiling in this year's wide receiver class, but he comes with a laundry list of red flags too. Is the upside worth gambling on? Find out in this 2-minute drill. Boutte is an incredible athlete. There are not many receivers with the combination of speed, strength, and agility that he has, and it makes him a force after the catch. Not only is it difficult to get hands on him, but if you do get to him, he's just so tough to bring down. Give him an inch of space and he's gone. Boutte is also able to create separation using his athleticism. Most corners simply cannot keep up with him vertically or laterally. The most underrated part of Boutte's game, though, is his ability to get open off script. When a play breaks down, Boutte is so frequently able to put himself in a position to be an outlet for the quarterback. He's able to read the field well and find pockets of zone coverage or get away from his assignment in man coverage. With that all being said, Boutte is probably the riskiest wide receiver in the draft. He missed most of 2021 with an ankle injury, and the effects of that could still be seen this year, especially in the first half of the season. He's also been involved in some off-field controversy this year, resulting in him declaring for the draft despite initially planning to return to LSU for his senior year. Looking at stuff on the field, there are a couple flaws that really stand out. Boutte's not the most polished route runner. His routes feel a bit lazy at times with rounded corners and a tendency to not sink his hips low enough. Boutte also does not have the greatest hands. He's not a guy who can consistently make a play on the ball through contact, and he's very prone to focus drops. I think the best player comparison for KAYSHON Boutte is DJ Moore of the Carolina Panthers. Moore was a monster after the catch at Maryland, and I see a lot of that same physicality and speed with the ball in space in Boutte. Like Boutte, Moore also lacked a bit of the polish and nuance of the wide receiver position as a prospect. But that stuff is all very teachable, as Moore has demonstrated in a very successful start to his career, where he's developed into Carolina's top pass catcher. I think Boutte has a lot of questions that need to be answered in the pre-draft process. I'm a big believer in his talent, though, and I think he should go in the first round if he checks out medically and in interviews. With that being said, I do think the more realistic scenario is that he ends up being taken somewhere in the second or third round. Boutte is probably best suited to play in the slot so that his team can more easily find creative ways to get him the ball in space, but I do think he can play on the outside successfully once his route running becomes a little bit more refined. Boutte's going to be a massive gamble for whichever team takes him, but I do think the reward will be well worth the risk. And that's the 2-minute drill.